Okay, I'm going to do a continuous line drawing for you. I have a contour line drawing down here and a continuous one over here. I'm going to do one so you can watch how I'm doing it. A continuous contour line drawing means once you put your pencil down, you never lift it up. You just keep drawing from one area to the other. A contour means you're describing this object just using lines. So I would draw a line out here for this side and a line on the other side, right? I would draw this edge right here. I would draw this as a line. So the entire thing will just be a line drawing describing the object. I'm going to start from the top of the band, but I'm not going to draw the hook behind it right now. So once I start to put my pencil down, actually I'm going to start right here. I'm going to start right at the top of this. So I'm going to draw that. I'm moving my pencil as I'm looking at the shape. So my pencil is not going any faster than my eyes. And my view is a little bit to the side as I'm looking at it. Now I just came down to here. I'm going to go across because I can't lift up my pencil, and I'm going to come back up and draw the other side of that. This is an exercise in observation. It is not an exercise in proportion necessarily. Now I'm going to draw this top edge. I'm going to go across, so it's sticking out a little bit further than the rope or the string. It's curved up, and then it curves down, and then there's a little dip, and then it goes back up to this string. And now I'm going to go, I think, all the way down to the bottom. So I'm going to follow this edge over here. You can see that I'm drawing slowly. It slightly curves out. I want to try and get it long enough. It's slowly kind of curving back in. That looks pretty good. Now I'm going to go over and I'm going to do this bottom edge right here. I'm going to come up to here, and this is where this will end up meeting up with that one up there. Or maybe I'll just go ahead and draw that. I'm going to draw this edge right here, which is really curving out. And again, you haven't seen me lift my pencil yet. And then it curves back in. And I'm going to do a little bit of that little top edge. I'm going to come back out and do this little white fabric that's on top of this, which goes about like that. And then I'm also going to do this little edge. And now I'm going to continue. Now all of a sudden this edge juts down a little bit, and there's another pleat right here. And that pleat goes up, to about there. So now I'm going to follow this pleat, and it is slightly bulging out this way, and then curving up to here. Now I'm going to come down and connect and go over to my other edge of my mask, which is right here, to do my last edge that I can see. From your angle you might be able to see over here, but this is the last edge that I can see. And I'm going to now, and it's going out quite a bit. And I'm going to come back down. And this is, again, continuous. It means I'm never lifting my pencil. I'm going to go back over and connect to the bottom, make this little placket, this little edge. And then there's a little tiny piece that's kind of jutting out over here, like that. Now I'm going to do my string, just coming out, curving down, coming back up. And again, I'm just following, my eyes are following the line. My hand is following as my eyes. And I'm going to come up here, connect it, and go back, because it's continuous line. I'm not going to lift my pencil up from the paper. If I make a mistake or I want to do a new line, I just draw a new line. Now I'm going to go in, I'm going to add a little bit of detail. I have the basic shape. I'm going to add some of these folds in here as descriptive lines. So there's a little bit of a, I'm going to do it as a lighter line weight. So that's this little bit of a shadow right here. And then if I come up here, there's a little bit of a crease that's going out here like this. Then there is a fold that's going across and a little fold inside. And then when I come back down here, I can see inside this pleat right here. So I'm going to draw out where I see that pleat. And then again, there's like a little fold, fold, and then the pleat goes back in this way. And then there's also a little indentation right here. So I'm also going to draw that with a lighter line. And there's another little fold right here. So I'm trying to get details in here as well. And then now this is going to be a little tricky because there is some stitching over here. So the way I can do that without lifting my pencil is do a dark mark, a light mark, a dark mark, light mark, dark. So they're still connected, but I'm using line weight to make it look like a stitch. Now, continuous line drawings are really an exercise in seeing, and it's not about getting all the details, and we're not doing any shading. We're just describing everything using different line weights. I think that's probably enough at this point. So you saw that I never lifted my pencil up at all, and I have two different drawings that I did here. And down on the bottom down here, below it, is a regular contour line drawing. So this one has more detail because I lifted my, and I also do the shadows in. I did some light lines for shadows, and I did the details. So that might be my first step of a drawing, using clean contour lines, and then after that I would go in and I would start shading it.